So today we will be talking about Agatha All Along's trailer as well as Captain America Brave New World's trailer. So the Russo brothers, who did the previous,
I heard.
Yeah.
They're
going to be
back.
directing Avengers 5 and 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Are they confirmed? It's like in talks. I feel like it's kind of a deal, like if they want it, they have it, you know? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it'll save it.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, I
think
heard
so.
they want it just as much as Marvel does. I guess
Yeah.
it's just a matter of just getting the numbers down.
Yeah. I think they've wanted to do Secret Wars forever. Yeah.
Mm.
They're probably the most qualified to, like,
Oh.
take.
Yeah, if you want a
100%.
winning
Yeah.
team, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
you need
I
them
can
to
see
get that
that,
rolling along. So that's good.
Yeah. Even being able to just have that many characters on screen and know what to do with it,
Mhm.
not,
Right.
make it
Yeah.
overblown.
Right.
is-
Yeah, it's a lot of moving pieces.
I feel like they probably will take it just because, like, everything that they've been doing since Endgame, like, on their own hasn't been that well
Right.
received.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, what have they done? What projects
Exactly.
have they done?
like, they did,
That's the thing. I don't.
they
I don't
did
follow
that movie Cherry with
Mhm.
Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, they are pretty bad movies.
They're artsy, more like. I
Well,
guess.
I mean, like, can you name one?
I probably couldn't name them, but I know I bumped into some things out there. But still,
Lying fucking bad.
wow,
Tell
wow,
us how you really feel.
wow.
All right. So, did we all watch the Agatha trailer?
You mean the Hocus Pocus 3 trailer?
Yeah.
It was good. I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible, but
Yeah.
well,
I don't know
we'll
how
see.
confident I am
Yeah,
in
I
it.
mean, it starts out kind of dark, but then there's that weird humor that she has
Mhm.
thrown into it. So we'll see
It's
what happens.
definitely, like, pretty different tonally, I think,
Mm-hmm.
than, like, a lot of. I mean, it's gonna be better than Secret Invasion for sure.
That I can agree with.
Yeah,
So, I
that
mean-
I can agree with.
Like, if that's like the the bar, it's,
Mhm.
it looks like it's above that.
I'm just not invested yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, there's like a lot of, like, really, like, good looking horror elements
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
Like, there's like
Most
that one
certainly.
shot of, like, a demon that like where's that from? You know.
Right.
Mhm.
Kind
But
of
then the ending is kind of just like playing a joke on it, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like there is going to be a lot of like trope, like subversions in this and just like
Yeah.
genre subversions,
Well,
like WandaVision.
You
Yeah.
also said that you saw the dead version of Wanda.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
was mentioning it's like a zombie Wanda.
Even like the body that they go up and find
Right.
is
Mhm.
Wanda.
Right.
So-
Well, I don't know if like it's ever going to be revealed to be Wanda. It might
Mhm.
just be like a thing where it's supposed to look like Wanda,
Right.
and like that's the point,
Well,
you know?
in the trailer, when she's in the morgue, the name that pops
Well,
up
yeah,
is Wanda.
is-
I'm just saying like it's not actually her, you know?
I
It's,
wouldn't
it's
be
just
too
like
sure.
something a part of like a spell or whatever. Because like why would she? Why
Pretty
would
sure
her body
she's, like,
be there?
signed on for more shit.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. I feel like it's gonna be a thing where it's not actually her, and it's like I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like
I see what you're
it
saying.
threw me too. You know, she's a detective. She's a
Yeah.
police.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but
Yeah, it opens up like True Detective. It's kind of
Mhm.
weird, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But we'll
she's
see.
apparently still in the town, right?
Mm-hmm.
well, at the end of WandaVision, she got like mind controlled.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I had thought when Wanda was killed, you know, that the town wouldn't exist anymore.
That's a good point.
Well,
Yeah.
the town always existed. It was just
No, but the people
Not
there,
under control.
not like
basically.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mm.
she's still part of the like. How does the spell?
Well,
still
I'm-
work?
I guess
I mean, they
maybe-
sort of allude to it a little bit that she's dead, but you're still part of the spell.
Maybe she just weaved the spell or
Yeah.
something.
I also, big shocker, I don't think Wanda's dead.
I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
so.
I
I don't
know,
think so
yeah.
either.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the a little bit of the teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to see her again. She has maybe the second or third biggest cult fan base out of, like, any of the
Yeah, right.
characters.
Yeah, wow.
Right.
So,
And my deal is, you know,
I think
canon
WandaVision
wise,
helped that.
comic book wise, Agatha Harkness was never a villain.
I don't even know if
No.
she's, like, supposed to be in this.
Yeah. I don't
I'm
know.
not exactly sure, like, where this stuff fits in now,
Right.
but
Well, we know
I'm
about
open
Billy,
to it.
so
Yeah.
I don't know like when Billy's gonna tie into anything like
Mhm.
broader. I feel like it's probably gonna be Young Avengers. I don't know. I'm not really that excited for it, to be honest.
You know what I'm not excited for? All the fucking Republican YouTubers that are going to be like, woke vision or fucking woke the.
Yeah.
Because Billy's gay.
Who's gay?
Billy.
Ah,
Maximoff.
that's it. I can't watch it anymore. Damn it.
There's just such like a section of YouTube that's just like all these like angry Republican
Oh,
guys.
yeah. No matter what it is, they'll find something. Can't have a black mermaid. There's no such thing as a black mermaid. No, you fucking idiot. There's no such thing as a mermaid. It could be any fucking color.
Oh, the X-Men died on their first mission.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Taking the whole wall out.
Holy shit!
The X-Men have died on their first mission. No.
Yeah, you got to move that chair this way a little bit. Every week I watch that wall move.
Well, speaking about walls moving, if you look
But,
to your
yeah.
left,
There's always going to be people that ain't happy with
What do you
something.
mean if you look to your left?
both of you should look to your right. I'm talking about
Oh, yeah, yeah.
fucking over there.
Something fell off the wall behind us over there.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Holy crap. Apparently I have to get over there and pick that up.
Probably the worst possible thing that could have fallen over there fell.
That fell.
And that fell.
You know the thing that had like all the little knickknacks in it?
Yeah, that's
And
the
the
worst
spider
thing they
egg?
could- right.
And the spider egg.
Wonderful.
There's like 1,000 little...
Yeah, because a fucking gumball machine broke open.
Oh, the gumball machine broke open? Oh, I used to like that gumball
Wanda's
machine.
putting a spell on the Cape Ratika.
Well, speaking about Black Mermaid, we also got a Black Captain America.
Yeah, that's the newbie coming up.
Oh boy, this is going off the rails fast this week. Yep. Mhm. And a red fucking Hulk.
Red fucking Hulk is right.
Alright, are we like are we done talking about Agatha?
Yeah, we're done with that.
Okay. Don't worry, I get the.
In the comic books, all right, I distinctly remember when the government approached the Avengers and said, you have to diversify, all right? And they would kind of force them to take Falcon in as a member. And I remember it had to be Tony Stark that was pissed off saying, wait a minute, we have an android, we have a god, we have, aliens, a women, this and that. How are we not diversified, But, and that was way back in the 80s, I think, too. All right, Captain America 4, right?
Yeah,
Trailer looks really good.
that did look really good.
That was nice.
So hopefully it holds it together.
Yeah, it probably is like the best Marvel trailer in a while.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like you said though, there's so many reshoots that
Yeah, I mean like what the trailer says is like Winter Soldier, like Civil War type of movie,
Right.
and what like just everything surrounding the movie just says like disaster,
Oh boy.
I don't know though. I feel like you can't trust like those early screenings sometimes because like people fucking said they hated the Marvels too. Like,
I mean,
that movie's pretty good.
it's all right. I don't know if I
definitely
would
a
want
lot
something of
better-
that quality.
A lot better
from
than what people
a
said. It
Captain
was.
America movie though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of movies have a lot of reshoots going on, a lot of storyline changes.
especially
I mean,
Marvel.
yeah, and a lot of movies have a lot more film that's put in a can somewhere and not shown. You know, it's just people yapping.
Yeah, even something like Quantumania, like I don't know. I've seen like the fucking Catwoman movie, so like if it's not as bad as that,
Yeah.
I don't know. People get their
Yeah, I mean,
opinions all over.
we
the
rate
place.
them based on, our expectations, but sometimes they don't live up to them. But generally, entertainment-wise, I don't have a problem, except for Madam Web. I
Yeah,
thought.
that's close to that Catwoman movie.
Right,
honestly.
right, exactly.
I mean, I'm just like one more reshoot must fix it,
Yeah.
And like on top of like the only other thing the director's done is like a movie where Nazis are on the moon. Like I don't know. Like I just
Okay.
I can't put that much faith into it. You
Yeah.
know,
I mean Marvel kind of does that though. They just find
not
directors.
to I think this is the worst possible case they've ever done though.
I mean it looks good though from
mean, yeah.
what the trailer shows.
Trailers
Oh.
have been deceptive.
I'm honestly thinking the worst case scenario is Blade.
Yeah,
I mean, you start at that's how old now?
I know.
Yeah.
They have what San Diego Comic-Con, or is that what it is coming up? Something.
Yes, I think it's San Diego.
Coming up, and it's like they're gonna announce all this new shit, and it's like, what are you gonna announce Blade again?
Yeah.
The delay for Blade.
And I don't know. The rumor was there's only like 2 original people left.
Yeah,
From what the hell's going on? How
Yeah.
hard is it?
I think Kevin Feige just got asked about it again recently. It's like we have just been trying to crack this movie for so long, and we don't want to rush into it
Right.
and then get stuck
Right.
with something we don't like. I don't even know what to believe as far as the plot, but now apparently it's set right after the events of the Eternals,
Right.
and it
yeah,
was gonna
I
be
had
set
heard that.
in the past and stuff. I don't even know. It's very up in
Okay.
the air, but I'm still hopeful for it. I don't know how hard it could be.
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about how it like kind of only works, like Blade kind of only works best in like a team, you know? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it won't work as like a movie that an MCU can pull off without it being like a team.
And yeah, unless it's like, you know, kind of like a Civil War thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this is our introduction to the Midnight Sun.
But I mean, yeah, that's like a team.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what I'm saying. I don't know if it'll work as a solo thing. I've also heard like Dracula and Lilith are going to be a part of it, so that kind of gives me hope that the Midnight Sun could get introduced.
Could come together.
I think she's like the only notable villain the Midnight Suns have ever had.
Right. Yeah. Strange. Just a strange process.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Blade. In all the Blade movies were fine. I mean,
I enjoyed them.
right? The Wesley Snipes movies, but
Yeah.
that's why I don't understand what's taking them so long to put this together.
I feel like they don't want to be like derivative of those.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard not to be, maybe. Harrison Ford actually seems to be like acting his ass off.
Yeah.
No,
She
it's
looked
great.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
He
it's a
actually
good
looked good.
transition for the former.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually not that familiar with Red Hulk, so and a rumor again is what's his name's going to be in it? Our Hulk, Professor Hulk,
Oh, Bruce Banner?
Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
I could see it like most certainly for just like a cameo.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, just like like Sam goes to consult him about Hulk.
I mean, the leader is going to be in it, too.
Hey, all I'm hoping is the Red Hulk smacks the living shit out of Professor Hulk. Back into normal Hulk, please. I'm tired of fucking seeing him with glasses.
Me, too.
It's,
You
it's
know,
just
it's the
pathetic.
worst
I wonder
version
if
of
it's
the Hulk.
because
It
like
is.
they don't have the rights from Universal. That
No,
like,
I mean
you
like
think?
how the rights work is that they can use like the movie just can't have Hulk in the name. You know, because I guess the Universal just like didn't think
No.
they'd use it without that.
you
Is
think
that
they're
why they
gonna-
call him Big Guy all the time?
No, I'm saying like
the title of the
yeah,
movie?
it's like just the title cannot have the name Hulk. So
I guess that does make it rather impossible for a World War Hulk movie.
Yeah.
World War H.
I mean that'd probably be illegal too.
World War Gamma.
I saw somebody say though that this might be Harrison Ford's last role. So
Imagine that.
I mean it's pretty likely.
What's he?
Yeah, it's like
80
he's
something now?
Yeah.
He said he wanted to retire with Indiana Jones 4. So
Yeah.
or 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Indiana Jones like also the only character I feel like he's ever played, like pop culture character that he gives a fuck about. So he's kind of like the perfect Marvel actor though, because you can interview him and like he just doesn't give a fuck enough about the source material, where it's like you're not gonna get spoiled.
Yeah.
What about Han Solo?
I don't think he likes Han Solo that
He's so fucking tired of hearing Star Wars questions. You
Yeah.
have no idea.
much. Harrison Ford just loves Indiana Jones.
Alrighty, back to
Yeah, I feel like,
Marvel.
there's just not a lot to talk about with Captain America 4. Like
Yeah.
surprisingly less than Agatha.
I mean, it's definitely tying into like Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
When is the estimated release date?
February of 25 sometime?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like actually like not too far away.
No.
Realistically.
I mean, pretty big break for Marvel. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
well, Agatha September. End of
I'm just saying
September.
like for movies. You
Yeah.
know? Like biggest since COVID.
I mean, this is what we asked for though.
Yeah.
Slow it down and give us quality.
Yeah,
Let's
they,
hope
I
they
mean, they
listen.
showed Giancarlo Esposito in
Yeah.
the trailer.
I saw
could not tell you who.
Still don't know who he is.
I saw somebody
no
say
idea.
he might be Stryker, and then his like spin-off series where he can still be a villain is going to be a Weapon X thing. And I feel like that's the
possible. I
only
mean,
way
because
that can make sense.
I think they're gonna introduce adamantium
Yeah.
with like Tiamat being on the planet now. They haven't talked about that in fucking like how long now?
Yeah, they were on the
2022?
island, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
I'm
tie-in
surprised it
with
wasn't
the
like in
Eternals.
the trailer at all.
Yeah.
Just, like,
it is. It's just
Tiamat
not talked about.
himself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he flies past.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's just not easy to grab onto.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I feel like the way we have been talking about it, like just like disjointed, like it's kind of like because of the reshoots, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I hope it's not like that in the movie, where like you can see when Giancarlo Esposito's scenes were disconnected, you know.
Yeah.
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 We'll have to wait and see.
Fucking 8 months at least.
Unfortunately, I'm not that excited about that movie coming out either.
I mean, yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
for a character-wise, I didn't think Falcon.
I think it'll maybe like be more than what I'm expecting it to be, which I'm hopeful for. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of crazy, like Captain America, then Thunderbolts, and then that's like as filled in as we were, like when we started this podcast. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Like the only other things are like Secret Wars, Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
Avengers
which is
5.
down the road.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now we are going to be discussing Marvel's San Diego Comic-Con Hall H panel. We had some crazy news come out of there yesterday. So let's dive right in.
Kevin Feige has confirmed that they are not going to recast Hugh Jackman at the moment. They have no plans for that.
Yeah.
Kind of
Wolverine
surprising.
is pretty
Till he's
much
90.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they just have to set up Dawkins with him, you know? A new clip from Captain America Brave New World confirms that adamantium will be in the movie, and Celestials are made out of adamantium.
Yeah.
So,
I did not know that.
It's
Yeah.
interesting that,
Yeah.
like, Hugh Jackman's gonna be Wolverine, probably. And, like, now we're introducing adamantium. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's kind of so weird. A lot of weird shit happening right now. In
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
I think that they've finally woken up, and the movie coming out, and then all this news. They want people back. I mean, they even referenced how terrible it is in
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine. Congratulations enjoying the MCU. You're kind of coming in at a low point.
The delivery of those lines were so fucking funny.
Everything was spot on, but I just think that this is a new launching board for them, and hopefully it pans out. So far, what we saw, I thought the movie was fantastic and a great springboard for hopefully what's coming. I think
They
that
definitely
Captain
had this,
America
like-
is definitely luring to me. Now you find out. I don't know anything about Sidewinder, but we'll get into that. But I just think that
They
there's
had
a
a
good
good
synergy
one-two
going
punch
on.
this weekend for sure.
Yeah, there's a great synergy going on now, and I hope they hold it.
Yeah.
They didn't mention anything about the TV stuff. He just focused on basically 3 movies
Yeah.
and what's to come.
Four.
And maybe 4, really. But I think that there's a lot packaged, thrown at us this weekend, and I think it's going to be an incredible run. I mean,
Yeah.
3 movies in 25, and then 1 for 26.
No, it's 2 movies, 25.
2 movies, 25.
And
I'm
then
actually looking
26,
forward
27.
to seeing Captain America.
Yeah. Then
Now
you got
that-
Thunderbolts too.
Yeah, now that you drop some stuff and it's sort of, I guess, his heart ailments is sort of
Yeah.
the treatment for that is what makes him into the Red Hulk.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's. I don't remember the release dates of these, but
Mhm.
it's like we have Cap, Thunderbolts, and then Fantastic
Yeah.
Four, and then
Thunderbolts
the
looks incredible to
Avengers.
me now also, so I'm happy
Yeah.
because I think it's going to have some of those one-liners to it, the whole thing as well that hopefully they land. But it looks like everybody's really into it.
Those Thunderbolts have a trailer already?
I don't know if it had an official trailer.
Yeah, but we'll probably see
but,
something
yeah.
soon.
They had some footage of like everything. I think.
Yeah. I know what's her name was taking photos on set.
Yelena.
Yelena, yeah.
I guess the Celestials were made out of adamantium,
Mm-hmm.
which means it's been around for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're basically old.
Millions.
So, I guess it wasn't really known or really wasn't looked for,
Mm-hmm.
where everyone shifted toward vibranium as the future.
That's probably like the most interesting part of like Wakanda Forever to me. Is just like the global politics of like
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah.
In
And
this
Namor,
universe.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Atlantis.
Talokan or whatever.
yeah.
So we also got some other news that Sidewinders, who Gus Fring is playing.
Giancarlo
Gus Fring.
is Sidewinder.
So he's actually not in the encyclopedia. I was looking for him.
Wow.
He's not in?
No.
Wow.
That's
no.
interesting. I searched it up a bit, and Sidewinder is the name of 3 different Marvel characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I have some
probably gonna be
stuff
like an
to read.
amalgamation.
And that's kind of like an organization like Hydra, and they're
He's-
just
yeah,
one of
yeah.
those secret evil.
He's the king of the Serpent Society.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And at one point in the comics, I think he was like a snake man.
yeah.
So
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
Never
talking
heard
with
of him.
James about it, and I was kind of like, he just doesn't seem like an Avenger level event.
Yeah, he made it out
Yeah.
to seem like, oh, it's gonna be such a new incredible villain. I was like, then I found out that it's Sidewinder.
Mhm.
I'm like,
and then like this character is gonna be in a show
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
I don't
About
know.
him.
I guess.
yeah.
Well, you got
I
a
wonder if it'll
character
be
build, I
something
guess.
like. I guess we'll get into it, but like the Penguin, where it's like this is his
Yeah.
rise to power. But
Maybe.
So far, I'm not impressed.
here's some of his
Yeah.
abilities. Sidewinder is a skilled businessman and was able to build the Serpent Society into a highly successful criminal organization. His equipment includes Sidewinder's teleportation cloak. Sidewinder wore a cloak that had the power to teleport him and anyone else he covered with it.
Got a feeling that's not gonna happen in this movie.
Yeah.
Nope, that's it.
His very short like wiki page.
Seriously, that's
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
Shit.
Well, there's like some other stuff, but I'm sure like Marvel, like how they do it is they'll
Yeah.
change fucking 90% of it.
Why does it sound like it's just him from the Breaking Bad show just coming into the Marvel universe?
Probably what it is.
I mean, yeah, he's kind
It's
of
just
a
the businessman
typecast,
again.
To be
Yeah.
honest.
I'm thinking Daredevil could probably kick his ass.
Probably. It's
I like wonder where else he'll even show up. I have no idea.
He could. I I don't know, like maybe just like a political villain
advisory to
type
Fisk,
thing.
maybe. Like imagine.
Maybe.
That's actually not a bad idea.
So the next Avengers movie will be Doomsday, and the person they got as Doom is Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Well, let's just first off, like, Avengers Doomsday replacing Kang Dynasty is such an upgrade, in my opinion.
I agree.
I
agree.
think so.
Like, holy shit, we have Doctor Doom.
They should have been headed there from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all, and I think it's an even like easier way to segue into Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
I mean, literally from the comics, they could just have Doom kill Kang.
Yeah.
You know, and that would be the end of Kang, and just continue with Doom.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure King's like in Secret Wars, but like he does
is.
fucking nothing.
He kind of just gets like totally undermined by
Yeah,
Doom.
it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like this is great, and the Russo brothers are back to direct it.
Yeah,
and
that's
everything
confirmed.
is normal and great, and then
So let's get to the bad
and then
part.
Doom takes off his mask, and it's fucking Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, that took me from, I was really riding a high
Yeah.
from the movie we went to see to the next day watching that clip and going, they just sucked the fucking life out of me again.
Yeah.
I at first was just like, it's so confused. It's like literally the most insane thing they could have done.
Ridiculous. And I noticed the audience reaction, and for me anyway, it kind of seemed like half of them were like, yeah, Robert Downey Jr., and the other half were going, what the fuck is this
I
about?
feel
Pretty
like
much
even
the
then,
internet
like if you're in the crowd, you're probably more likely to cheer. You know.
Yeah, no, it's like you're almost forced to cheer.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm happy to see Robert Downey
Yeah,
Jr.
Robert
again.
Downey Jr. is back in the MCU
You know, not
and being
like
written.
that.
It just can't be the same character, though.
He's gonna be Victor Von Doom.
No, I
That's
know
what
that.
they
Just-
said.
So my whole thing is like, how,
Taking a different direction.
I know he wanted to come back, but how the fuck did he manage to stick his nose into Doom?
Yeah.
There's no way. That
It's-
really was a gut punch.
Like I don't think
Really
I've even
weird.
heard him do like an accent. You know.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's a great actor. I thought his performance in Oppenheimer was incredible.
Yeah, I
as
agree.
kind of the villain of that movie.
Yeah.
So it does intrigue me to see him as a villain, especially after how many years he played a hero.
Yeah.
True.
No, you can't sever the
It's weird
connection.
though.
That's my problem.
It's
I
going to be
can't sever
tough.
the connection knowing that Tony Stark is inside of
Yeah.
Doctor Doom's,
Mhm.
you know, behind the mask.
Yeah.
And to me, Doom is a separate entity in his own right. He has his own history, his own how he became leader of Latveria. You know, I
don't think
can't-
it's gonna be a Tony Stark Doom though, because they said Victor
But there's
Von
no
Doom.
way it can't be. Because
Yeah.
I know he's a great actor and everything, but the cadence, the way he speaks,
Yeah.
has to be totally opposite
Yeah.
than you know that Tony Stark quick-witted, you know, cracking jokes
Yeah.
kind of thing, you know. And just knowing that he's behind that mask is just, I don't know,
It
it's
is
just killing
really
it for me.
Just off-putting and weird.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, like this excites me in a way where it's like Marvel just seems like they're all in. Like all the chips are on the table. They're just willing to do literally the weirdest,
I know,
most
but
insane thing that they can do.
I think there's at least 20 actors out there that could have filled.
I really wanted Peter Capaldi, who played the
Ooh,
Doctor.
He would have been really fucking
Yeah.
Just because of his eyes, mostly.
You know, it's
Cillian Murphy was attached to it.
Yeah.
as a fan
Yeah,
cast for a
exactly.
while.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know,
know. I
that's
just
what I'm
can't
saying is-
see him doing like Eastern European monarch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
A lot of people are upset with it because they didn't cast a Romani actor.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
I could see that. a lot.
It is just, I don't even, it's weird. I don't
Yeah.
know. People think that Marvel's really desperate to like get attention by getting the Russo brothers and RDJ back for this, but
yeah, Russo brothers was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it comes off as desperate to me. It's just like, I think they're just like, fuck it, like let's just do crazy shit.
Alright.
Let's see if they pull it off.
Yeah.
You're taking a character though that could potentially be the ultimate villain for the rest of Marvel's, you know, history, and sticking us with, again, not a bad actor, not a,
Yeah.
but you're sticking us with somebody that's always going to be in my
The
mind.
guy that was the
somebody
premier,
else.
the guy that started
Yeah.
this whole
Yeah.
franchise as a
Seriously.
hero. Yeah.
The guy that was born to play Tony Stark.
Yeah, it's hard not to get that
it's hard to-
vision of him out of your face when you're
Yeah.
seeing him as now the new lead
You know,
bad guy.
I'm sure that they, you know, knew that this was going to happen. This kind of discourse
Reaction,
where it's
yeah.
like, you know, you can't separate Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. I'm sure that they have planned for that, and like one way or another, they just know that this has to work.
You know, they can't. We were talking about that too, because there are storylines where they
Yeah.
switch bodies, or they, you know, even in the multiverse, you know, Tony Stark could have become Doom instead of Iron Man. You know, it's just not going to work. Doom deserves to be the Doom.
Well, that's the thing is like I don't think he's even gonna be a Tony Stark.
Yeah, no, but he is.
And I know what you're saying. Yeah, but I think he is just now playing a new character completely.
No, bad move.
It's
I'll
say interesting move.
I'll die on this hill. It's a bad move.
I'll stick with
General consensus.
I bet it's a bad move.
I'm optimistic. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But to me, you're never going to get that out of your mind that this is Tony Stark.
I don't think it's a good move off the bat, but
we got our first look at like them as the characters, mostly just in like their spacesuits and lab coats and stuff.
The villain's supposed to be Galactus, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Got, like,
well, also Doom. I think there
Doom
was
as
like
well.
some
That's
stuff.
right.
I think
with
it's like rumored that Robert Downey Jr. will appear as an alternate universe Doom in that movie too.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And then they're supposed to be in the next two following
Yeah,
as
they're
well.
confirmed for the next two Avengers movies.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting.
I mean, with the Fantastic Four movie, I guess we'll get a taste of what Robert Downey will look like as Doom.
Yeah, I don't know like if that's 100% confirmed, but
Yeah. But my other thing is, if it goes the wrong way, it could hurt the movie itself, which is what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, it's we're in a weird spot.
Imagine how he's going to play it.
Well, we'll find
I'll
out.
find out.
I just hope it's not like he's 2 appearances and then Secret Wars.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I agree. They don't actually utilize the character.
Like we've been talking about how like if they replace King, they have to like have Doom be built up well. You know?
Yeah.
Some kind of background. You can't just pull him out of nowhere and say, yeah, that's the guy that's been doing all of this. You know?
I don't know. Like I wonder how Secret Wars is even gonna work now.
Yeah. It seems like we have a pretty streamlined path to it, and not in like the best way.
Yeah. Well, I just mean like what is even gonna be the like opening thing to it? You know, like
Yeah,
what's
like,
gonna cause it now that isn't
What
King?
even causes Doomsday?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't. Yeah, I think Fantastic Four has to introduce him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. But we'll see.
He's been in every Fantastic Four movie so far.
Yeah.
I mean,
It would have been cool to like not have him yet.
right, yeah.
But you never know. It's also like confirmed to be a retro futuristic 60s New York
Right.
universe.
And the title again is First Steps
Oh yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Confirmed title is Fantastic Four First Steps.
And now some people are saying that maybe there'll be an introduction of their son
Maybe.
in it.
Yeah.
And that's where the
Oh,
first steps come
That's
from.
interesting.
So is it gonna be like the Jetsons?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
People are saying.
It kind
And
of
even at the
seems
the-
like
they had
Incredibles.
the car come out.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Comic-Con.
they had their
That was pretty
Fantastic
cool.
car,
Cool.
and they had just like a floating car.
Yeah.
We got like kind of a first look at what Ben Grimm would look like. He's like covered in shadow, but they,
Yeah.
you know, it's gonna be like a big CGI. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
They all
Well, there
seem
was
pretty
like a
excited
teaser
about it.
thing that dropped. Well, not dropped, but like
Played
it
there.
leaked. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. They all seem, you know,
I'm
to be
Genuinely
in on it,
excited
so.
about it. Yeah.
So am I.
it just seems like Incredibles, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal looks pretty good as Reed, with just like a mustache. So
Right.
I'll take it.
Anything
He's
else
just
for
a-
Marvel?
Hot man. Sorry.
Is it going to be an origin story again?
No, actually, that was the thing I forgot. It's not going to be an origin
Thank
story. They
God.
will have their powers,
Okay.
but they'll be like
Cool.
newly established.
Right.
Okay.
Right. We don't have to go through that whole thing
Yeah.
for the fifth
For the-
movie,
yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Nothing too big about Thunderbolts. One clip where Yelena visits Red Guardian's apartment, and it's pretty much like explained that everyone that's a part of the Thunderbolts team was given a solo contract for a mission, and then they're all set up to meet. And it's,
Blind date.
Yeah, kind of seems like it's a little Suicide Squad-ish.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, we'll see. What
Well, speaking of Suicide Squad, did you guys watch the Creature Commandos
I,
trailer?
I actually
No,
did. It was
I-
pretty interesting.
It
I watched
kind
it.
of just seems like animated Suicide Squad, which
Yeah.
is weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
because that's not what the team is at all.
yeah.
It's like a horror type thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Okay.
they have Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein
Yeah.
on the team,
Yeah.
but
Rick
nice to
Flag
see her flip
Senior's
the bird.
like
Yeah.
just like-
yeah, I mean, I'll give it a watch when it comes
Yeah,
out.
Mhm.
Sure.
That actually sounds.
but like for the
interesting.
first thing that comes out,
when is it coming out?
it's like December
Yeah.
this year.
And it's animated?
It's,
Yeah.
But it's adult animated.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. From what I saw, something about it is just like weird to
Mhm.
me. You know, like I don't know, like quality or I don't know.
Yeah, but it's a formula that works for them, so I can see them going in that direction.
Mhm.
It's also weird because like Waller is in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just her making another Suicide Squad.
Yep.
It's weird.
That's
Like I don't know
basically what it
why.
is.
Like they wouldn't use it as like a way to show that she can do other things and
Right.
make like a team like that.
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
On to some other DC news. We got the Joker trailer.
Yeah. That was
did not
pretty
watch
powerful.
I watched it and I didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, it was
They're
also
saying-
it
feel like
played
I
at the
kinda
opening of the
forgot it.
movie too.
They've said that this is supposed to be darker.
Yeah, oh, it
than
definitely
Joker
seems
1.
darker.
Mhm.
And it's a musical,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
So my take on the musical part of it is that that's when he's delusional.
Mm-hmm.
That's my take on it. So when it's not musical, it's real life. When it's a musical, he's sort of in his delusional
world.
Yeah,
state.
that's
Yeah.
what I think too.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch this when it
Yeah,
comes
but it
out.
seems
I
very
like the first one
interesting.
a lot.
Yeah.
Todd Phillips said like the Joker in this one will never become the like crime lord of Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's not really that character, so it's kind of just its own thing at this point.
But
I'm
you-
also
I'll watch it.
I'm also just not too happy about seeing Lady Gaga as Harley.
She's a good
Yeah,
actor.
she looked like she could probably pull it off. I mean,
Something-
she's
I've liked what
gritty
I've
in this.
seen so
There's no
far.
doubt.
Something
you know.
just made me feel very off-put, especially that one scene where she does
Mhm.
that. And I'm like, I
like
felt kind
that-
of cringe.
Mhm.
I feel
It
like
is
that
like
was
a
even
cringe
cringe in
incel
the first
movie.
one.
Yeah.
So
So we'll see. We'll see.
we'll see what
Might,
happens.
might be
yeah.
good.
I'm looking forward.
I
to
liked
it.
the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the first one was good. I
very good.
actually
yeah,
enjoyed
we'll
the
have to
first one a
rewatch
lot.
that.
But you talk about dark. I mean, I watched then the Penguin trailer after that,
Yeah, I didn't watch that yet.
and
I
that
gotta
seems
watch that.
pretty damn dark. I got to tell you. I mean, to just see, he comes out in the beginning of the trailer as himself, Colin Farrell, and still looks like Colin Farrell. Then he comes out as the Penguin. And like, how the hell is that this guy?
Yeah.
And, I mean, he pulls it off. The limp, everything. He's a different person. It's
Yeah, I mean,
amazing.
Colin Farrell's great fucking actor.
I saw something where
God.
they like based the like penguin makeup and all that after Harvey Weinstein.
Wow.
he
Now that
does
you
sort of
mention
have
it, I
that
can
see
creep
it.
look.
Yeah.
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 But it seems
Also,
like it's going to be pretty
they,
Mark
good.
Strong is going to be in the show.
yeah,
I
they
think,
replaced
as a younger
John Turturro,
version of John Turturro's character.
Carmine Falcone.
They're like fucking 5-year age difference. How's
Wow.
he younger? I mean, I guess he technically is younger, but like
Yeah.
No.
one of them's like 67, the other one's 60.
Yeah.
So
But so this
I
is
think
like what, a
he's been on a
six
turn.
a 6-part like miniseries or a limited series?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's also semi-confirmed that Pattinson will appear at
Really?
some point in it.
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Speaking of that, that's like starting film in like
Yeah.
2025.
October
Mhm.
2nd, 2026. I think they said the release date
Yeah,
is.
that was
for
one
Batman
of the darkest
2.
Batmans also. So I'm
When
I'm
stuff's
looking forward
that
to
far
see that
off,
again.
I kind of just expect
Yeah.
it to like eventually move anyways. So we got some The Boys news also.
Oh yes.
All right, this is
Exciting.
the part of the conversation
Mhm.
I dip out on.
Gen V season 2 will officially release in 2025.
Okay.
Whatever.
I liked it.
I liked it too. It was okay.
I think I honestly
From what
liked
I
it
know,
more
it,
than
I
The
only
very
Boys.
watched-
important.
I
to
only
the
watched the
overall
first
story.
episode. Do I just need to get into it? a
Yeah, you
little
gotta
bit
get
more?
into it.
Yeah.
I
I'd
think,
say
yeah.
it's better as a show than The Boys
Mhm.
after
Really?
season 1,
Oh,
honestly.
okay. Okay. All right.
Doesn't it also like matter to the overall story a lot?
I mean, you wouldn't have to watch it so far, I'd say. Like, season 4 didn't really matter that much for it.
Mhm.
And also, a prequel series to The Boys is in the works starring Jensen Ackles and Aya Cash.
It's gonna be Soldier Boy and Stormfront, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I feel like I saw
Wow.
a name for it. I don't know, though. But the series follows a twisted murder mystery about the origins of Vought in the 1950s, the early exploits of Soldier Boy, and the diabolical maneuvers of a soup known as Stormfront.
Yeah, she was a racist shit.
Yep. That's it.
All right, so that wraps up the news. A lot of crazy news recently, especially from the Marvel side of things.
Yeah.
And Robert Downey Jr. is back
Hmm.
in the
Cool.
MCU as fucking Doctor Doom.
We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
We'll see.